The other thing that the minister should be doing for local channels is what we are going to talk about here. It can be a bit difficult, so give me 5 minutes, I'll explain. All the local channels of that DSTV.
Greetings, my people of Ghana. It's my joint pleasure bringing you political news in our channel, Ghanatube. As we actually promise you, bringing you all the news, the happenings your way. This is our quota to always bring you all the happenings in Ghana your way. Please switch.
Channels of that DSTV. Local channels should not go on DSTV anymore. Government should provide a decoder here, this decoder, so that we can have the decoder in our homes. And it's a decoder for local content only. It's going to change the industry. If they do this, it's going to change the industry. Some of the work has already been done. When I was on the NCA board, we did some of the work, so it's already been done. What did we do? We agreed that there should be a single platform on which all local channels will migrate. That's so far the work that has been done. So there's a single platform. Before then, people were talking about different platforms. Now that's settled. All local content must migrate onto a single platform. This one. Okay. Now when they do that, you are now going to pay this decoder. So those who get the decoder, you are going to pay, say, 5 cedis a year, 5 cedis every year. So each person gets this decoder and buys it for 5 cedis every year. It's a subscription base. Every year you pay 5 cedis. That's basic. We pay 5 cedis, just get a decoder. All local channels have been migrated onto this decoder. It's called the Ghana decoder. All local channels are on it. So if the local channels are 25, you have 1 to 25 channels. Channel 1 to channel 25 is UTV, GTV, blah, 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 blah. All of them are on it. Then the decoder introduces another set of channels, 2 or 3 channels, for premium programs from the same local channel. So if you come here, for instance, now the money you pay for this decoder, the 5 cedis, it goes to the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. A lot of it goes to GBC, state media. I'll tell you why. Now, state media will keep the money, and they are using the money for public service broadcast. So you pay 5 cedis, get a decoder, pay 5 cedis every year. That becomes like your TV license. Every year you pay 5 cedis. And all the local channels are showing in HD, and they are all on this channel. One Ghana decoder, call it Ghana decoder. Okay. Now, you have all of these channels on the decoder. So you have number channel 1, GTV, TV3, GTV, Metro TV, GH1, Prime, Joy Prime, Channel 1, Net 2 TV, TV Africa, and all of that. All of them are showing like that. So you have all the channels on your decoder. Then you have another set of channels. So the decoder has 5 cedis per year. If you want the plus, the premium content, you pay 15 cedis more per month. 15 cedis more. So you are paying 20 cedis a month to get the premium. So there's on the premium, which is 2 channels, there's TV3 plus, there's GTV plus, there's Metro TV plus, Joy FM plus, GH1 plus, and Channel 1 plus, and everybody plus. What happens in these 2 channels? GTV, Metro TV, TV3 will migrate its best programs onto the plus. So if you're watching TV3 on the normal, you will not see, say, Ghana's Most Beautiful. So when it's time for Ghana's Most Beautiful, they announce that for those of you on GTV plus, you can now, for TV3 plus, you can now see Ghana's Most Beautiful. For those of you who are not on it, there's another program that comes. Metro TV, we have migrated Good Evening Ghana to Metro TV plus, so you can't see it on Metro TV anymore. On Metro TV normal, you can't see it. So when it's 9 o'clock, the announcer will say that we are now migrating. Those of you who are on Metro TV plus, you can now see Good Evening Ghana. Those of you who are not on it, you want a repeat of something, something, something. So this is Good Evening Ghana. It's gone here, and then it's been migrated. Everybody migrates. Then there's a third channel. That's the interesting one. That's the very interesting one. So there's a third channel called the Events channel. Now the Events channel is there for me, anyone, any blogger, any musical concert, any Black Stars football match, to tell the NCA that I want to use the event channel. I will pay the NCA for it, and I tell the NCA how much I'm charging for the content I'm producing. So imagine somebody like me. So these are the programs migrated. Ghana's Most Beautiful, TV3 has migrated it. You can have Addiction Stroma has been migrated, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's get point of view from City FM. So this is Dr. Zanetta Rollins. If I announce tomorrow that my team has written to Dr. Zanetta Rollins, and I'm going to have an exclusive interview with her, no holds barred interview. I'm going to ask her anything, and she's going to tell me anything. Something like what I did with Black Rasta before. I go to the events channel and say that I have an event. It's an interview with Dr. Zanetta Rollins, exclusive 2-hour interview, big deal. and I want you to charge 10 cedis for it. 10 cedis for those who want to watch the interview. And then I tell Dr. Zanessa Rollins' team that we will be paying her whatever 600,000 Ghana cedis. We can make that offer to her team because we know that we can generate money from that content. It's very, very important because we can generate money from the content, so we can make that offer. So, or tomorrow, Captain Smart calls me, says, I want to have an interview with you on the events channel, but I'm going to pay you 200,000 Ghana cedis, because he knows that if he charges 10 cedis for that, everybody will see it. If who else is here? Bukum Banku, Zion Felix or 1957 wants to interview Bukum Banku, they can go for the events channel and do it. What is the purpose of this? It is enabling the economics. Abronya is in the news now. Somebody wants to interview him, they can go for the events channel. Also, last weekend, Sarkodie and Shatawale had their big concert. Imagine that. Look at the people who were at the stadium. If all of us could have paid by this decoder mechanism through our MTN and Vodafone phones, we could have paid 10 cedis to watch this concert here. And how many people were in the stadium? Maybe 20,000. If we could have paid 10 cedis to watch this concert, and we had 7 million Ghanaians paying 10 cedis to watch the concert, do you know how much money that is for the industry and for all the people who work, the different employment that it generates? George Quay and ﷺ have been doing drama. If they were to film the drama as an event for the events channel and say that you pay 5 cedis to watch the drama, but for you to be on the events channel, you have to film it well. There has to be some standards. What kind of cameras are you using to film? What's the sound quality? What's the lighting quality you are showing in HD? All of those little standards must be there. And then Ghanaians can watch it. That's how you pay the industry. These are the things that the Minister for Communication should be concerned about. Trying to help the industry, because when that industry grows, everything grows and democracy survives. If Joy FM are able to charge, give me the other file. If Joy FM are able to charge that kind of money for the plus, and therefore they can pay their workers a significant amount of money, you will have fresh graduates who, if Joy FM can pay, what's my favorite Joy FM representative? Blessed Soga. If Blessed Soga can be paid 70,000 cedis a month, then when he goes to parliament, he's independent. He's truly independent, and he can call out politicians. Today, when he calls out politicians, he has to be careful, because some of those politicians are also the benefactors. Some of those politicians you are covering are the people who are tipping you. When you are traveling as a journalist, you go there. I've been doing this forever, I know. You go to a politician, he gives you $500, something like that. But if you can terminate that relationship because the Minister for Communication has dreamed up a modern technology which applies almost everywhere in the world. Every democracy has that. Every successful democracy has a very powerful media that receives money for content. Go to the United States of America. The reason why CNN is what it is that nobody watches CNN free in America. Everybody pays. So they can afford to pay Anderson Cooper millions of dollars a year. The same with basketball in America. There's a lot of money in basketball because you have to pay to watch basketball. The Englishman has been able to make sure that you will pay here to watch his English Premier League. Is how much? But if you have 10 million people watching a ŁHAKE Kotoko game by paying 5 cedis in Ghana and all over the world, because once you have the decoder on satellite, London can connect to it, America can connect to it. So when you play the ŁHAKE Kotoko game, Ghanaians in America can watch it. And they're also paying 5 cedis. If you raise 10 million people to pay 5 cedis to watch the ŁHAKE Kotoko game, that's resources going to the clubs. And then they can become big again. And it will be attractive to go to the stadium again. Then we are building our society. This is what the Minister for Communication needs to be concerned about. This is the essential thing he has to do. Not asking DSTV to reduce the money and all of that. These things are the important things he has to do. English Premier League you are watching. Basketball, HBO in boxing in America. HBO was developed to do boxing. HBO is a rich television company. They show boxing live. And HBO can have 150 million people watching the Mike Tyson game, each of them paying $20. That is why they can pay Mike Tyson $25 million one night. HBO and the promoters. We have people here doing boxing. And they fight boxing at the Accra Arena. You cannot watch. You just go and drive past there. You see a big crowd. You can't get in. You can't go on your phone and come on your Ghana decoder in your house and say, let me watch the boxing if it's available. And the Ghana decoder is available on video on demand. So at 9 o'clock, if there's Good Evening Ghana, and there's also Point of View, there's also Joy FM something, you choose the one you want to watch, the one you don't want to watch, you watch it on video on demand, you still pay for it. So at the end of the month, people are getting money and the media is able to recruit quality. And that's how democracy is held. I'm really sorry to say that the minister must focus on these things. These are the important things that can change the industry. And the musicians, the talents people, the creatives. You see, the creative industry, it brings everybody together. It needs carpenters, it needs doctors, it needs plumbers, it needs everyone. So when you generate the creative industry, you are going to have something significant coming out. It's very, very important that the minister should address this.
Please do well to like, comment, and follow. Put on notification bell so you get all our news one by one. Thanks, Mike.